Your next foreign trip could become a lot expensive. You ask the reason, and that's because the government of India has now introduced a 20% TCS on all credit card transactions internationally, which will begin from the 1st of July 2023. So before I tell you what really is happening, let's really understand the basics. What really is the difference between a TDS and a TCS? Now, a TDS is anything that is tax deducted at source. It's applicable for people like me and you who are salaried individuals. But this is vastly different from what a TCS is. A TCS is tax collected at source, and it is essentially more applicable for sellers. Now let's really dig deep into how your trip could really become expensive. Now, what really has the government done? Let's give you an example. Let's say I have a credit card with a credit limit of about 5 lakh rupees, and I were to go on an international vacation, say for Singapore, to example. Now what do? I use my credit card for all these transactions, whether it's food, whether it's hotel bookings, shopping, restaurants, etc. And let's say, for an example, my entire spending was anywhere between 2 to 2.5 lakhs. Let's say 2.5 lakhs. But now with this additional 20% TCS, it will become 3 lakhs, which means you will have to shell out an extra 50,000 rupees. And this was just an example. What you also need to note is your bank may charge additional forex, markup, GST when you use credit cards abroad. Now the big question is, why is the government really doing this? One of the reasons is to tax the rich. The other is increase the TCS cash flow. Other reasons are more people in tax net and compliance as far as the government is concerned. Now remember, this comes in the backdrop of a massive surge that we've seen in spendings in overseas travel. Indians spent $12.51 billion on overseas travel just between April to February of the fiscal 2022 to 23, and this was a whopping 104% rise from the numbers that we saw last year. Will this be a deterrent as far as the credit card industry is concerned? Many experts unfortunately say yes. The reason being, many premium credit cards, as you would also know, used to offer great reward points on international transactions, and all of this was done to lure more customers. This could be now a deterrent, and many people will think twice before using a credit card. Technically, a TCS of 5% will come into effect on such transactions till the 1st of July, and then it will be a 20% after the 1st of July.